Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Seahawks take over first down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker, the third. Now he's loose at the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. A big pickup of 38. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercise before this one, and they're paying off.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Ready? 19, Charger, now go.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent game.
Got it. Ready? Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
Walker now on first and 10. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. Second and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Cooper Kupp from 19 yards away. And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And able to get this out to the 25. Looking to put a drive together.
What is up?
They'll go play action here with Williams. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That sack, it goes to Boye Mafe. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. From the gun, here's Williams. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll go. Here's Williams. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Reek Woolen. Then he'll take this back down inside the 20. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets him back for 2nd down.
Ready?
Back to throw here. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
60 Vikings, 60.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. He tried to do it himself, but couldn't find his way to the marker. And that will force a turnover on downs. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. To the air, Williams. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Defensive end, DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And got his man complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Williams. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Well, this one incomplete. I couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down. Throwing is Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Chicago! Cole Kmet, 36 yards. And the Bears have come back to make it a 2-point game. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And it's up and good. So maybe a bit early here to try to match the two. They're content to trail by 1 at 8-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Here we go.
There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. So first and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that game.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
8 yards to go.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So on 4th down, Cairo Santos on now for the Bears field goal. And this one is no good. He missed it. And that'll keep this a 1-point game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
18 runners.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it's caught inside the 30. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Here we go. Start.
First and 10.
And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Myers' kick is good. And the lead grows to 4. It's 11-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half? Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Chicago. has come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 53 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And the Seahawks first down.
And going right back to Walker. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
70 Ranger. 70 line. 19 line.
They're going to look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Kepler 50. Kepler 50.
Gain of 22 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker, 14 yards. And the Seahawks have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they turn that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
They were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they draw up. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
An absolutely dominating series from that pass.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey.
coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it for shouted, he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front the back gate yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
I'm to get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. Talk about now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front the back gate yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. And quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
You just heard the sound of the king of the south. T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. I need y'all to rewind this and play this from the top.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
We
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Sunshine State and Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Two teams here that came into the NFL together back in 1995, and off we go between the Jags and the Panthers. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now ETN to start the drive. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 29, here's a 2nd and 5.
Lisa 24.
Another toe for ETN. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now what a first down pickup of 8.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
On red. Here we go.
Lawrence will throw. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he's got some space here. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the...
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going.
The unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Giants. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. And off we go from East Rutherford. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the New Jersey native who played his college ball at Rutgers, it's Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Japanese denim flying straight from Random-Madden. Rolling out to Durban, I was pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a dog. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight of there.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13, and the Chiefs have a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Kansas City.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 16 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. It is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. The second down throw is incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Punt is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Kansas City.
And Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
Giants, nothing.
It doesn't happen often in the NFL, Mike, but there is nothing better when the entire stadium, the opposing team, everybody knows what play is coming, and they still can't stop it. Man, what a feeling for an offense, and it's exactly the case here.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Meanwhile, Greg, a very nice return here. Good field position for this next drive. He'll start at the 35.
All right, Mike, so the NFL is all about answering. So you give up an opening drive touchdown, you fall behind late to start the game, and then your special teams becomes the spark. And this is going to set your offense up with excellent field position to get back and tie this game.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
At the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's in. Touchdown, New York. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The Giants will line up.
And the shotgun. It's done. That's caught. They were chasing the points here in the half, but they got him. And we are tied. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he gets this up close to the 40. Tyler Newton is there for the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Mahomes. Trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. This one's going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. 8-8 is the score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they begin with 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Price. 1st and 10.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. Big sets up 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Now Mahomes. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. And he's going to have the Chiefs 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. The hold closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The tackle made by Dexter Lawrence. No gain on the play.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive? Or do they settle for 3?
Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now, Dart. They try to work the screen with Scatterboo. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18, Pioneer. 79 Broncos. Go.
On 2nd down, Dart. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
it! Racing to the end zone. And he will get into the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside. They can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Dart. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Slayton is the man in motion. Dart going to throw you on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Throwing is Dart. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play for the Giants. 32 yards. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboo. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. George Karlaftis there to make the play. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 47-yard line.
Looking to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Mike Dana in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, sack. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. No chance at all. He'll go down. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. He's got it. And he will have a Giants 1st down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Dart. Moving outside the pocket. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
To throw is Dart. Moving left. That is caught. Side of the end zone. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Giants. Beautiful play on the move out of the pocket to his left. And he finds the end zone for the touchdown. What a play, Greg.
It really was. And how often do we see quarterbacks that really are trying to make a play, throw the ball to maybe a crowd, throw it into tight coverage, especially down here in the red zone. You have to protect the ball and make great choices, and he keeps that one alive, and it pays off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Brown now to return it. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
This will be returned from the 6. And they'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
19 Lion. Let's go. Ready.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Throwing, Dart. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
79 Broncos.
Back to throw. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Jaden Hicks. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum,
Yeah. Hey, give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me a lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they, then give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team, give me a team, give me a team. They want to scheme, cause I want to sing. And she want a team, and she want a team, she want a team. I'm a die about, I'm a direction to write about. Did too much numbers to type them out, but I'm one away from that micro route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'ma step on my brothers, the hype inside. I've been married them, but I can't wipe it out more than I fell back in love with the process now. Should've started with that, yeah. Different than all of them rats, my heart is a test. Lab on them outside, the stuff in the back. I've been walking them down and then walking them back like ill. Y'all gotta sell that, and the waist can't get they belt back. If I fell back, that girl felt that. Dust these joints, I just need spell check. Give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give them the key, and it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They want to scheme, cause I want to sing. And she want a team. And she want a team. She want a team. Put their heads down, running all the gangs, oh yeah. But they count running all the gangs, oh yeah. Put their heads down, running all the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. Put their heads down, running all the gangs, oh yeah. But they count running all the gangs, oh yeah. Put their heads down, running all the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. Give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They want to scheme, cause I want to sing. And she want a team. And she want a team. She want a
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Buffalo Bills and the Detroit Lions. The former Lion, Matt Prater, set to do the honors, and we're underway from Detroit. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at.
They're set up at the 35 now.
He goes tonight. 180. What's that?
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
He was brought down by Terrell Bernard. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
We go tonight. Hey, 20.
Out of the shotgun. Gone. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Mac Milano in to pick it off.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 40.
Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
1st and 10 from the 41. First turn of the game for James Cook. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
They send him left out of the slot. 3rd and long, it's Allen. Skips it short of his man, and that brings him 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd down to convert it. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. They'll go. Allen. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
Let's go for a Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the pistol, it's Gibbs. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Shotgun snap here to go. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second.
From the gun, Goff. The back's got it. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions go up 6-0 here in the first. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Point after, up and good from Bates. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Brandon Codrington to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll start this drive out, 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Allen on the play action. And the Lions are there to bring him down. The big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. Matt Prater for the point after try. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he made his 6 yards to begin this one. We got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about the drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Running quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down. Offense in a hurry up here.
2 for 1, 2 for 1.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Lions with a long ways to go for a score. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Lions readying for the punt. Brandon Codrington on the Bills' return. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield strike. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9.
At the 50-yard line.
Allen setting up to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Hands. Oh, he loses the football. Going the other way. Lions have it. And
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room. Chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying
try to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up.
Welcome to Denver, Colorado football fans. A great look at Empower Field here at Mile High Stadium. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Denver Broncos. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go at Mile High. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Oh, I said, ready.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. This will get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
They give it to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Eagles are on it, so down he goes. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Dumps it off to his running back. Well, this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now. Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A 1-yard gain on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. Strong running inside the 30. He does it, touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, I certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Rockies tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. Offense up to the line fast.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 22-yard line.
Nix from the gun. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Andrew McCuba attacking to make that stop.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long for Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 12 yards. Brings up 4th down.
You're going for it. It's Nix. He's got Sutton complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down.
Nix now on 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Here's Nix. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
And 10 yards to go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And this is another incompletion. Trying to find his tight end. And that brings up 4th and long.
Results in a 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around?
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Nix to throw again. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. He taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. It's the Eagles who have 2nd and 4. Hurts now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sails through good. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. Good work so far. He's got room. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap to Nix. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls you just trust the most.
Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. There he goes, right sideline. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a one-score game before halftime. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Xavier Gibson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. On the move, headed right. Catch is made down the right sideline. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Hold on a sec. Ready?
To throw, here's Nix. Cut for big yards on the right side. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Gibson now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Space left return man back there fielding it. Wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. On the return, here's Mims. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Here's Nix. Hits him on the out route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Nix off the play action. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Eagles get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Flushed out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. Well, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw, Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now pressure coming. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier.
He will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. 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 I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early. All they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, B? It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside.
It's time for some football at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Xavier Gipson now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Xavier Gipson on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Don't touch it. 180, 180. Don't touch it.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Ball's down. Smith lost it. But it looked like an eagle flew in and was first to the football. They're retaining possession. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3. Wow, that was fast. Might be time to take a step back, and we just started this game. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths. Very first snap, and he nearly gave it away. That could have mentally taken them out of this game.
Yeah, for the player, a little bit easier to respond. For the coaches on the sidelines, that drives them crazy to see the ball on the ground. And you know how precious this ball is in this game? They'll take care of it.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Great, set. 180, 180.
Now Hurts. Makes the catch. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Looking quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the Cowboys' 44-yard line.
Hurts throwing again. Getting out to his left. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Throwing here, Hurts.
26-yard line.
He's got it near the 8. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now. Offense to the line fast.
First down.
Hey,
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll go for the gun with Barkley. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. Well, Brock, this was the type of start we expected, right? Given the lopsided matchup we've got, now it's up to their opponents to start giving them a challenge. Keep this one competitive.
Easier said than done, and you know that, Kate, playing as severe underdogs on the road. How they respond on this next drive is going to be really telling for the direction this game goes.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, check quietly.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. That's good for Cowboys 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Now running here with Jaden Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 38-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Escapes the pocket. And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at 3rd and still 10 here. Go with Williams on the counter. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down. And goes to the hurry up here. On 4th down, Prescott's a throw. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They find 21 yards and get the 1st down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here.
It's 2nd
Formation now for Prescott. Into the hands of Pickett. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Ran it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
The 24-yard line.
Dak caught the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. George Pickens, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Kicked out by Quinion Mitchell.
You know, one of the beauties of the game of football is it never sits still. It's constantly adapting. And that nickel defense right there, critical in taking the ball away. And when you think about nickel defense, you think about Rondé Barber, won the Hall of Fame in the summer of 2023, really revolutionizing the position of the nickelback. That nickel defender and that nickel defense, critical in that takeaway we just saw.
1st down throwing for Hurts. Chased out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And now they face 2nd down. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Hurts now from the gun. This is complete, downfield to Smith. Still fighting forward. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Down to the air here. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Hey, kill! 47! Hey,
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the drive, the previous previous drive really affected decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Completed over the middle. Continuing to move past. It's on the turn. Ball's out. He lost it. But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were, so they're going to keep possession. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again is Dak. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And he's tackled for a short gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down. And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
Plenty of time to attack that deficit, but here we go. They're attacking already, going onside in the first half. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This a 54-yarder. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
It's a gain of 10.
Dak out of the pistol. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Yeah, here we go, 47.
Here he goes, third and long. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Eagles take over at the 44-yard line following the turnover.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Forced out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
17 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Barkley again here on 2nd. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now it becomes a critical 3rd down.
This one's caught. Smith has it. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. As they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these 2 building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one. More than likely for more games to come.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Prescott now off the play fake. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw in the coverage too many times, you get more interceptions.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Cowboys first down. A gain of 14. And the Cowboy first down.
So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Yeah! Kill! 26.
They take the hands off. Now Prescott. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down. Third and long for him here. Taking a deep shot here. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. Offense in the hurry up here.
6-yard gain on the play. And the Cowboys first down. First and goal, Dallas.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Offense up to the line fast.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
From the gun is Prescott. Buys time, rolling right. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. George Pickens the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys make it an 11-point ball game.
Cowboys 10.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 3-score game.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine. Going around
trying to get crazy with this thing. Don't you know I'm loco?
I'm thinking it's all over when I go out. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't with the big bro. I got to maintain. Cause it like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Undercover, now it's time for the blabber. To watch that belly get fat, a fat boy on a diet. Don't try it. Attack yo like a looter in a riot. Back like a sumo. Leaving your face in the grass. You know, I don't take a dulo lightly. Just jealous cause they can't outright me. Or kick that style. Wicked, wow. Happy face, never seen me smile. Rip that mainframe, I'll explain. Like me is going insane.
From Baltimore's Inner Harbor, we're live from M&T Bank Stadium. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off from Baltimore. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, here's Lamar. Rolling left, buying some time. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Hey, Alpha, say hi.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. The back's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Kate, you know this. Those amazing essays you wrote at Cal. That starts that paper was so important. It set the tone for the rest of it.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll run again with Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that play.
Stop right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Flacco. He put everything he had into this one. This is brought in at the 15. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Hill now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. From the gun, a run for Henry. Nice run forward, halted after a couple of yards. Stopped by the rookie that time, Demetrius Knight.
It's a gain of 3.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They're going for this. Escapes out to the left. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. 1st and 10 from the 41.
41-yard line.
He gives to Henry on the inside handoff. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. Got a nice little gain.
They read that screen perfectly. Interception! Picked up by Dax Hill. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Rasheen Ali on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Jackson trying again after the pick. Chased out to his right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
Ali to return it. This makes it up to the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. All set now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Connects on the crosser. Down to the 10. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a one-score game before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Ravens 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Samaje Perine on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Flacco. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Flacco again on 2nd and 10. Chase Brown. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
First down, ball at the 36. Setting up to throw. Continuing to move past the 45. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Bengals first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
Throwing it again here. That is Cox. This is Fant working downfield. They get 28 out of that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Flacco's going to throw here on first. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
16-yard line. Here we go. Dragon 16. Go.
He's going to throw it again. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Ready? 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Looking in the air here. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ready up.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Set.
Sticking to the air here. Right back to Chase. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Let's go.
Brown. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bengals will add to their lead at the end of the half. McPherson at the point after. And it's no good. Flirted too far from the right upright. They don't get the PAT. Following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Ali to return it. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40.
Okay, ready?
First and 10 from the 41.
Shut up.
Here's a throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll try it right with Brown. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gives him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go, Shaq.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Throw is caught, and he's brought down after a short gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6. At the Ravens.
He's dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it. Right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football. Just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one...
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. At 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
Hill now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And this is going to come to an end right on the 32-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for Baltimore. First down.
Hey, middle.
1st and 10 at the...
On 1st down, Jackson flushed out of the pocket. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jordan battle with the INT. And the Bengals will take over beyond their own 40. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Forced out to his right. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I know what you're thinking, Kate, and I know what the thousands in this building are thinking. How in the world could he not feel that defensive end coming down on him? Well, it's because his eyes were downfield. He wasn't thinking about that kind of heat and pressure until he hit the ground. I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No place to go. Ravens take him down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's the snap on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up
From the gun, Jackson buying some time right. He tucks it and takes off. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. No stranger to this in his career, Brock. John Harbaugh wants his offense to tack on 2 more. Jackson throwing for it. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here you go, play action with Flacco. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Toward Chase, but it's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. Brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6. Went to the well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
No stranger to this in his career, Brock. John Harbaugh wants his offense to tack on 2 more. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now.
It's the score. Bengals 33, Ravens
30. 3 quarters in the books from this one. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On a return, this is P-Ryan. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. One picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Now a give. It's Brown headed right. And he cuts it back. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Ravens.
Here's Brown again. And he's down very close to that first, but it looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Man in motion here. They're down and get to Brown. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard. No surprise, Brock, from a coach with an offensive background. Zach Taylor has his guys going for this. Looking to throw. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. He rolls to his right. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He's going to keep it this time. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up the second.
This is Henry on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here he is to throw. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
First down.
They'll run here with Henry. They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Catch is made in close. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
On a return, this is P-Rod. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Drive will begin with a run by Brown. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game.
Flacco's pass. Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And, partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days. Always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your light. The career is more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. What I'm I can boot you either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God, that baby, well alright. Tryna fight in the night, come alive. Ain't it sneak? Ain't it? Ain't it? Ain't it?
Try to come run back, they popping your tires. Hold up. 100 round. Feeling like I'm on team. Playing both sides of you. Shot out on your friends. I've been going crazy. Shot, I've been hitting deep in. She not in the scene. She trying to go. I just been dripping my this whole nother level shot. I got it on their toes. I put them on the road. She tryna hold up. I got this me. She tryna show me something. Hold up. I got flows for days. Ain't on nothing. Me and my bro like they ain't know we on one. We in the spot going crazy until the sun up. You worried about that? I chose up. All in the kitchen can't get the cold up.
First opened in 2017, there's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like
The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
I'm not sure exactly how they would phrase it in their own locker room, but that's a yardage grab right there. To be able to get that amount of yardage on the first play of the game and to change field position to the positive side, you got to love the way they're getting started.
Play clock at 5. We're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready, break! Come on, boys.
Looking to throw, Penix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's 2nd and 10. To the air, Penix. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Now Penix. He'll try and do this himself. That is caught. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
Robinson up the middle. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to
touchdown? Bijan Robinson from 4 yards out. And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield where the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. A first carry now. This is Williams. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
2nd down and 3. Again, it's Williams. There he goes, right side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Javonte Williams, 63 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
But earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their lap. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
I think this will win a ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Yeah! What do you think? What do you think?
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. A toss to the wide side. This is Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll make this a 6-point game. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
2nd and 19 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Penix. Now he'll tuck this and run. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Penix. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
A very nice job right there, working the middle of the field, able to create some separation and then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball in his hands.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Let's go. 70.
A play fake. Now Penix. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the 1st down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
They'll throw with Penix. And this one too low.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a 2nd half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Let's go now. 18. Buffalo 80. Buffalo 18. Take off.
And looking to throw, Penix. Now he's going to step up and run. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Falcons on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and forever. From the shotgun, it's Penix. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for two. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And they turned the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized with a little bit on top.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Yeah, they know what's up. Please, I never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the
touchdown. Cowboys. Javonte Williams on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So his big first half continues. His 3rd touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
1-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll run again here with Robinson. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
At the 35-yard line.
It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. On the bootleg, it's Penix. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And that'll hurt the average of this. This time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 152 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
First down.
Prescott from the gun. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys continue to pull away here this first half. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29.
And off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now Pennett's going to hold on to it. That's going to be caught by Pitts. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
2 yards on the pickup.
Prescott off play action. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the longer way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now Prescott. Here's one deep for Pickens. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in for the touchdown. And the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the 3rd quarter?
All good with the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard
line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Yeah! There we go.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. James Pierce drops him for a loss of 12. And it also brings up 4th down.
Yeah, there we go. I think.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And that is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. Thank goodness. That means this next drive is going to begin 1st and goal already at the 5-yard line. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on fourth down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Bradley Pinion.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Oh, and this one, they need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
We're getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Now Prescott on 4th down. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go. Wide. What do you think?
They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And he stopped immediately there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it going today.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the 50-yard line.
Throwing here, Prescott. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now the Falcons going to sideline and talk over what to do next. Prescott to throw on fourth. He'll try to do it himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
This is Lamb on the end around. On this one, that may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you come around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. Now Prescott. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute